All right, hi friends. Today I'm going to show you how to make these reusable cotton rounds. I found a pattern that works really well for these. They're not super flimsy at all, so they have a lot of like poof to them, if that makes any sense at all. They're super easy, so these are great for removing makeup and also applying toner. So let's just jump right in. For this pattern, you're going to need a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. You'll also need some 100% cotton yarn. You can use Lily Sugar and Cream or Peaches and Cream. These are the ones that I like best for making these cotton rounds. You're also going to need a pair of scissors and a darning needle or a tapestry needle to weave in your ends. So to start off, we're going to make a magic circle. If you don't know how to make a magic circle, I will link to a video below. Once you have your magic circle, you're going to chain 2 and place a puff stitch into the magic circle. So to do that, you're going to wrap your hook around your yarn, place it into the magic circle, pull up a loop, and repeat that 2 times. So once again, and then another time. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on your hook. You're going to pull through all 7 of those loops, and then you're going to chain 1. So you're going to do 7 more puff stitches with the chain 1 in between. So puff stitch, so 1, 2, 3, pull through all your loops, chain 1, and just repeat that process until you have a total of 8 puff stitches in your magic circle. All right, so we have 8 puff stitches. So what you can do is take that tail and pull the magic circle closed, tighten it up. And once it's tightened up, you are just going to slip stitch to that first stitch. And then we're on to the next round. So for the next round, we are going to chain 2 and place 1 puff stitch in that same stitch right there. Chain 1. And then place a puff stitch in the next stitch right here. And then pretty much all you're going to do is place 1 puff stitch in every stitch around. You will have a total of 16 puff stitches. Once you have your 16 puff stitches, you're just going to slip stitch into that very first stitch and chain up 1. Now you're just going to place 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Once you've placed a single crochet in every stitch around, you're just going to slip stitch into that very first stitch. And then you can take your scissors, cut off your yarn, and fasten off. And the way that I like to do this is I take my tapestry needle and I'll do an invisible join. How I do that is I will put my needle through this stitch right here, and then I go through this one right here, and then it kind of creates a false stitch. And then you can weave in your ends. I like to go back and forth a couple times in the back. And then the same for this middle one. You just want to make sure that you pull it tight and then weave in the ends back and forth a couple times just to secure it. Then you can snip off your ends and you are all done. So that's it. It's super easy, and then you can just use these to remove makeup. So wet them with water, and you can throw them right in the washing machine in a delicates bag, or you can hand wash them with warm water and soap. That's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below.